So I want to talk about Ground 4A. Ground 4A is the specific student possession ground. It has many different restrictions on it, but ultimately this is the only mechanism student landlords have got to ensure that they get vacant possession by the next academic year. I fully expect every student landlord to be serving a wave of these in the next academic year. I don't think it will actually be necessary to serve a wave of these in every single academic year. But I do think, particularly if you're a letting agent, you don't want to end up with egg on your face because you didn't serve a notice and actually the tenants didn't end up leaving. I think most tenants will leave of their own accord. And they'll leave in the second scenario of tenants giving notice, which is that they can give notice to coincide with the end of their academic year, which usually ends earlier than June or July. So if they give their notice to end, say the day after their final exam, you've got a void period over the summer, but and there isn't really anything that you can do about that. But it does mean that students usually are going to be leaving fairly consistent because they don't want to remain liable. I think the periodic contract, the purely periodic contract, rather than just say a fixed term, which ends automatically if the tenants leave at the end of their fixed term, is going to harm a lot of students because I don't think a lot of them are going to remember to serve notice. And even if they're not occupying the property, they are going to remain liable for the rent. So I think what will actually be interesting is not so much whether or not landlords decide to serve a ground 4A notice, which like I said, I really think it would be prudent to do it, even if you think the tenants are probably going to leave. I think it's going to be interesting to see how many tenants remember to serve notice to quit when they're meant to. Um, now, again, pragmatically here, you might say, look, I just want the property back. So if they forget to serve notice to quit, I'm quite happy to accept a surrender. That's fine. But students are disorganized. We know that. Um, it's I think it would be sensible not to rely on a student remembering to serve notice. I think it would be helpful to remind them that our intention is to serve a notice to expire, and they should leave in accordance with that notice.